I was one of 5 children, and we lived in Auburn, New York, and my father was first-generation American who was the quintessential entrepreneur. He knew the opportunities that this country offered. His parents came here from Italy, as did my mother's parents, and he worked hard, and he understood that if someone is willing to work hard and has a dream, and they're willing to take that risk, that this country has always offered that opportunity that one can succeed. And that's what he did. And so he had roller skating rinks, and he had a grocery store, and he sold life insurance, and he always worked 2 or 3 jobs. And we grew up in that environment where if one worked hard and was willing to take a risk, that they would succeed. And that's what the United States has always been about. I am the very proud mother of 6 wonderful children. I have 4 girls and 2 boys. I have 11 grandchildren. Unfortunately, none of my children live in the area. 5 of the 6 live out of state. My one youngest daughter is back here temporarily while she looks for a job. And I think that's a sad commentary on upstate New York and the problems that our economy and the jobs situation poses for families. It would be nice to have the chance and the choice for families to stay together and to be together in upstate New York. I'm running for Congress because I really believe that if we do not take back the House and the Senate this November in 2010, that by 2012 we're not going to recognize the United States of America. This administration and our congressmen have gone on a spree in the last 16 months where they have grown the government, they've increased the size of government, they've raised our taxes, and with that has come the loss of personal freedom. So this November, there is a tremendous amount at stake here. It is really about preserving the opportunities in the United States of America that have always existed for all of us, and that I want to be able to give to my children and to my grandchildren. In 16 months, we've seen a takeover of the automobile industry, the insurance industry, the housing industry, healthcare industry, student loans, and now financial institutions. So I'm concerned that this government, this administration, is losing its way, that they're taking this country down a course that's not the right course for the United States of America. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 38 years. And I'm an attorney for the last 15 years. I feel that I'm not a politician. I'm not a Washington insider. I'm someone who just cares about upstate New York, and I care about the people who live here. And I think that makes me qualified to run and to be the next congressman from this district. I will be, for the people who live here in upstate New York, a voice. As I travel through the district, people say to me, I feel like I've lost my voice in Washington. I have no say. That the agenda and the bills that are being passed in Washington don't reflect what concerns and what interests me here in upstate New York. So I'll be the voice for those people who have lost their voice with this administration. Beyond that, I will be the congressman who truly addresses jobs and the economy, growth of the economy. I'll be the congressman who understands that the government can't create jobs. It's not the role of the government. The government needs to get out of the way and allow a small business or an individual to grow a dream, to take a dream, to work hard, to take a risk and be successful. But they can't do that if the government is in the way, if the government is there with these oppressive regulations, if the government is there with the just crushing taxes that they place on a business or an individual. So I'll be the congressman who understands how we are truly going to stimulate the economy here in upstate New York, and we're going to do that by reducing the government involvement in one's business, by reducing government regulations, by reducing taxes.